Hey everybody, it's Pamela Beitzel of the Beitzel team here at Realty Executives Arizona Territory. Today is August 2nd, 2021, and I am here to give you the market report for July 2021, since it's all the data that we have. So thank you so much for joining me, and welcome back to our clients and our friends. Let's go ahead and get started. So here you go. The July 2021 market report. Well, the first thing I want to show you is the comparison of this July versus last July. And what I have to front this with is your understanding that for the first time, starting in June and then into July this year, we saw a comparison of a COVID market to a COVID market. All right, so everything started to change into June 2020 when things went nutty as we were all shifting after dealing with that spring pandemic. And then, of course, it went into the year and it brought things we never expected to happen. And one of them was this incredible shift all over the country in the real estate market as inventories dropped precipitously and buyer demand went crazy. So in the past, let's begin over here on the right. In the past few months, like if I had done a spring over spring, we would have seen a huge decline in the amount of inventory from like 50%, 60%, 70%. Those were the numbers we were seeing. Well, now that we're able to compare this July with last July, we're seeing that it's kind of leveling off in the sense that we're down only about 26%. Now, granted, that's a low inventory compared to a low inventory, so that's part of it. But it is showing a market stabilization, in my opinion, based on some other things that we're seeing as well. It's not huge, but it is there. Sold listing volume is only up about 6.7%, so not a lot of shift from last July. Days on market, however, were down 60%. That's reflected that there were a lot of houses in July that had been sitting on the market through the spring. That's why we have that difference. But here's something that, if you own property in our area, you can really take to heart. And if you're trying to buy property now, well, I'm sorry, but remember that all boats rise and fall together in real estate. Our median price is up almost 30%. That's an incredible gain year over year to gain almost 30% in your home, and it's really kind of unprecedented in our history. This is interesting. In our team, we track weekly stats. So every week, every Monday, Sarah Beck, who is our assistant, she goes through and she tracks the numbers for that week. This is an interesting comparison because it shows you truly what is happening in our market. Every week, we gain about 20 active listings. So mid-June, we were at 470 active listings in our entire area. We are now at 585. That is getting closer, just like I predicted a while ago, to a steady increase, but it's still taking a long time to get us back to normal. It is still a very strong seller's market. New listings have stayed steady, 127 to 130, and honestly, every week they've been about the same. What shows a big decline right now is pending sales. In 1 week in June, it was 160. This last week, it was only 133. Is that reflective of a small decrease in buyer demand? Possibly, which goes to show why we have more listings on market. It's one part of it. It's not the biggest factor. 109 closed that week compared to 103 here. And the price changes, and this is the other thing, 59 to 86 price changes this last week. The main reason that there are so many listings here on market is the price. Sellers are really pricing as high as they can to get what they want, and their listings as a result are staying on market longer. In this market, it is much wiser to price low and let the market adjust than to price too high. People have a hard time wrapping their head around that, but in most cases, the asking price is the beginning price for a negotiation, not the end. That has been what's happening. So price aggressively, sellers. All right. Next thing that I think is interesting, 35% of all transactions in July were cash. 65% were loans. The majority of those were conventional loans. Cash is still king because they can waive appraisals and close quickly. Loans often take appraisals, so we're seeing, even with loans, people waiving their appraisals. Lastly, most homes are selling within 30 days. You'll see a big drop in homes that stay on market longer. If your home is listed with us and you haven't sold in those 30 days, actually within about a couple of weeks, we're going to be telling you it's probably overpriced, and for good reason. What's amazing is that sometimes we can have a home priced high, it'll get no offers, we drop the price a bit, and astoundingly we get offers right away, sometimes almost as high as where we were priced before. So that's my insight for this July 2021. I want to share one last thing with you. The Beitzel team has changed our motto to something we've been living for a long time. We make every client feel like our only client. We care passionately about our clients and our work. We care if our clients find and buy the perfect house at the best price. We care if our sellers sell their homes for top dollar in the time they need to do so. We work hard every day to make that happen and to make every client feel like our only client. We're experienced. We're experts in our field. We have the highest standards for ourselves and for the work that we do, and we strive to show that to our clients every day by guiding them to their own success in real estate. That is our goal. Thank you so much for those of you who have been on this ride with us. We are so grateful to have you as our clients and customers. Please share us, share our names with everybody you know who wants to sell or buy. We really appreciate it, and it's how we keep going. So thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a fantastic month of August, and I'll see you next month. Bye.